Donna, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I know it was a trying time for you. If you can walk our viewers through where exactly you were and what you saw and experienced, please.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, we were in the stand. The president was to the right, and the stand that we were in is where the two people got shot. The man that died and the woman. So they were in the top, like maybe eighth row, and these stands weren't very tall, about 10 rows up, and we were in the third row. Watching the president, like we all know, it was early in watching the president, and I heard the three pops first, and you start thinking, and you're like, that's not what you're hearing, because you just don't want to even believe it, but you are. My son screamed, shooter, get down. We all immediately, people were getting down, people were crawling out of the bleachers onto the ground in front of us, which was, a limited space. We were piled on top of each other. So we were laying down on the ground. I was able to look up, and you could see where the shooter had shot the two people. They were laying there. One gentleman put a towel over the man's head. Those people were calling for medics, trying to get help up in our area. And once they came over, our group, we were taped off as we were the crime scene, because that's where everything happened, basically, on that situation. But we got evacuated from there. But I didn't see any shooters, and we heard the noises. I was able to see the president when I was down on the ground, because I was against the fence. They were just lined with flags, so you couldn't see through them. I just lifted the flag, and I was able to see. So I saw the president. I saw him. I saw the Secret Service getting him up. I saw the blood on his ear and him going out. So the word was just spreading through the low-lying people. We all knew that President Trump was okay, but we had a man dead in our bleachers and a woman injured, and that shook up everybody around us, because we all seen that.
Donna, can you tell us a little bit about the woman and the extent of her injuries? Did you see where she was hit?
They say, she actually went on the golf cart right by us. Hers was more in the hand area, from what we could see. Things move fast, but it didn't seem like she was shot in her body area. It was in the hand or the wrist area. It seemed like that was what was being covered, at least. And the man,
it sounds like the two others that were gravely injured it sounds like the two that were gravely injured that are still in critical condition are two men. So you talk about hearing the gunshots and everyone.
No.
Go ahead.
There was a man and a woman.
Okay.
And then the man's gone.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
But there was another person critically injured that I'm not aware of. Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The medical officials in Pittsburgh have told us about two men that are in critical condition. So I know they're different from what you were talking about. You were sort of depicting moment by moment what you remember hearing. Those bullets from the weapon that's being described. It's an AR-15 style rifle. It can shoot up to 200 yards, maybe even farther than that. Could you feel anything? We saw the image of the bullet whizzing by. I mean, once that person was struck, what else do you remember about it?
I don't know if I felt any whizzing, but what I did feel was like it was over your head. It was over your head. That's how you felt, because the sound, and you immediately tuned in, and it was like, that's like, you didn't turn to look there or there. I wanted to turn around. And that's obviously where it came from. So I didn't feel it. Very close, too close for comfort.
Donna, when you found out where the alleged or the assassin was, could you see that at the time, or did you see that position afterwards? I mean, could you notice that?
No,
how close was it?
We
know it's about 150 yards.
Yeah, I did not find out where he was until I got home. We had heard that he was around our bleacher area. Obviously, he was, because he was behind us. But they made it sound like he was like closer. So no, I didn't see any of that.
Yeah. And then you saw the president. You had eyes on the president and the way the Secret Service surrounded him. What stands out to you the most about that moment?
Gosh, just sheer fear, fright. Watching that, knowing that somebody's out there, people in my bleachers are shot, and are we going to get shot? Are there more people in this audience with ARs that are going to start aiming at everybody? That's what went through my head.
I've covered a lot of Trump rallies, and the way they used to do it, I don't know if they still do it this way, it was usually the most loyal supporters were the ones that were in the stands behind him or the ones that got there the earliest. How did you and your other fellow rally goers end up there on the bleachers?
We got there at 8:30 a.m. and that's how we got in. We sat it out and we were in full sun and, up to the gate at 1 in the afternoon, got through the gate and back in full sun till 6 p.m. We suffered out the beginning to wait to hear, President Trump talk, and this was our second rally. We seen him in Youngstown at the Cavalli Center when he was running his first time.
And I wanted to ask you that question, right? Because no one should ever get hurt. No one should definitely ever get killed at a political rally in the United States. But there is a cruel and sick irony that the most loyal supporters of former President Trump, one of them has been killed, the other two injured, and they likely got here as early as you did, spent hours in the sun, waiting an entire day to watch the person that they're going to vote for president. And now two of them are in the hospital and one is never going to come home.
That's exactly what we thought. And their family, to look at their faces, it was beyond. He was with his family.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.